Big day. Well, of course, you guys have watched several of the videos on the myforeclosuremoney.com training site. That was to enable you guys to decide if it was something that you might want to get involved with, as well as educate yourself. So once you filled out that form and you decide to move forward, this is the page that we're just going to go over quickly, and you'll be able to ask questions to me later about what's going to happen during the first contact. All right, so that you know, our success is based on what works. We only try to do what works, and I'm going to introduce you to the think big philosophy. So big is befriend, investigate, graduate. Our clients all go through this three-step process so that we can see if they're actually the client that we're looking to work with, and make sure that indeed we can actually help them. So befriend. We're going to make sure our clients feel at home. We're going to answer their questions to the best of our ability. If you don't know the answer, that's okay. We can always find that answer for them. Investigate. We need to know as much about them as well as the property in order to process successfully. So there's a form below, even though they filled out one, most of them, that we're going to ask them questions from that to get a little bit more insight, then graduate. Once we have needed information to proceed, we can then graduate them to the document gathering phase. All right, so step one for that document gathering phase, we're going to email them the required docs needed to move forward, and they'll also have a checklist of docs we may require to have for their processing. Number two, we're going to make sure that we have all of their county updates and how they need their docs submitted. And so once we do that, but we'll also make sure that we can identify an inside person at the county to assist us with that process. Step three is always going to be keeping everybody in the loop, the county, the client, make sure that all is going well, and then once approved, we'll let the client know the last steps. All right, so guys, this is the form. The first thing you'll put is your name, admin, your admin email, and then from there, we're going to start gathering the information. First and foremost, as always, how did you hear about us? What's that owner's full name? What's that owner's main email? And then additional liens. The reason that we want additional liens is because in our basically when we explain things, it pretty much is very simple. You lost your house for 50,000. The new owner, the investor has bought the house for 100,000, which leaves a $50,000 overage. So state statutes will show that that 50,000 can belong to you in most states. But however, there may be some additional liens that we have to discover to see if that entire 50,000 is the overage amount. So they might have a vehicle tax, IRS taxes, mechanic liens, child support, Chapter 11 bankruptcy, real estate taxes. So those are little things that we want to know, because we'll have to figure out what those are. And then we also have a team that can go on and then see if we can get some of that down to save them money if needed. So after that, we're going to let them tell us about the past situation. How did you lose your home? This is when they're going to express everything that they went through. After they've done that and we're taking those notes, then we're going to ask them about their present situation. What are they doing now? Are they working? Where are they living? Things of that sort. Then after that, we're going to ask them, what are the plans for your money? What is the first thing that you will do? What we found is that when a lot of people receive what might be considered a windfall, they just do the basic things. They're going to go on a trip. They're going to take a vacation from work. They're going to get their car fixed, pay for something, this or that. Some of the people that we'll be working with will be receiving in excess of $50,000. And so the reason why we want to know this is because there's a point where you have to do something else with your money that's going to bring you income. And so we just need to know what are their plans. And so the person who will be handling that file will be able to, give them some options or share some options with them for what to do with that. After that, we're going to double check the property info. What's the sole property address? What county it's in? How long ago did it foreclose? Whether it was a tax or a tax sale or a regular bank foreclosure. What's the property ownership status? Did you own it alone? Did you own it with others? Are you representing family? Or are you at this point trying to stop a sale? Now we want to get additional number or contact person. So in case we can't reach that owner for some reason, they know that they have a trusted person that we can also reach. So we'll need their contact name, the relation, additional contact phone, and additional contact email. If they don't have anyone, we'll just put their information back on here. All right. Now, how should we contact the client? Very simple. Do you want to be contacted by text, email? What's the best day for that contact? And what's the best time? And again, a number to call. After that, we'll thank them for their time. Ask if they have any additional questions. We'll put all of those in there. The questions that we can't answer, of course, we'll find the answer because every answer is out there. After that, you'll click the button here, hit the submit, and that's pretty much it. Once you submit that, we know that that person is actually 100% good to go, and then we'll be able to start processing their file. On the bottom of this, we're going to have some additional e-guides. The e-guides that are on here now is download modification know-how. Some people who are going into foreclosure, they may need to just understand how to get out of it themselves. So this modification know-how breaks down the entire process. It's about 60 pages. Now, some of the people, they might have been a year or 2 years since their foreclosure or tax sale or bankruptcy. And so they might be looking to purchase again. So here's a grant for all 50 states, and it also has uh, homeowners uh, repair guides for all 50 states and different contractors they could work with to get their homes fixed as well. The tax sale list by state, you'd have to email us for that. But of course, if you're already with our team, I've probably already sent that to you. So after that, guys, that's pretty much it. So it's real cut and dry. It's real simple. Once you've educated yourself, you feel comfortable, you may make a call or you may receive a call. And once you receive that call, it's just about putting them right into the system here on first contact. And then at that point, being able to move forward. Okay, once again, I'm Ken Big Blake with kenbigblake.com, Blake Investment Group Asset Management Plan Managers Limited Liability Corporation. That is our parent company. And myforeclosuremoney.com is one of our brands. I'd like to once again thank you for thinking big. And of course, any questions that you have, you can ask me, and I'll be there to give you the answer or find the answer for you. Thanks.